Hello students of grade 7. In this class we are going to see Civics chapter 2, role of the government in health. In the previous classes we learnt about what is health, and from this tabular column we learnt about the details of the facilities that are available in the country, that is our India, and here we find the problems that we are lacking behind. Okay, so what are the things it is available in India, and the same India the people are facing more problems, yet it is not solved. Why, we are going to see now. And we saw the story of the Hakim Saik in the previous class. We saw the discussions of the two friends Aman and Ranjan, the cost of the treatment they have taken. How was the treatment given for the same viral fever for two different students? One is rich and one is poor, and how are the treatments given in two different places we saw in this story. Now we shall see about the public and private healthcare services. From the above story, you must have understood that we can roughly divide up various healthcare facilities in two categories: public health services and private health facilities. Public health services. We must know that public health service is a chain of health center and hospitals run by the government. So public health service means it is run by the government. What are run by the government? Health centers and hospitals. We can see that they are run by the government. They are linked together so that they cover both the rural and urban areas, and also provide treatment to all kinds of problems, from common illness to special services. So from these health centers and hospitals that are run by the government, they work in both village and cities also. They also provide treatment for all kinds of problems. That is, particularly we can say from illness, common illness, that is the fever, cold, like that. So from that to special service, the major problems also are given treatment in the public hospitals. At the village level, there are health centers where there is usually a nurse and a village health worker. So we can see in the health centers a nurse and a village health worker. They see the basic treatment, particularly who are unable to go for the long places. They will work in the villages itself. They are trained in dealing with the common illness and work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health care center, PHC. So these nurse and the health worker, they are under the supervision, they work under the supervision of the doctor of the primary health center, PHC. Such a center covers many villages in rural area. So this primary health center is covering many villages in a rural area. At the distance, the health centers at the distance level, district level, is the district hospital that also supervises all the health centers. So there is the head of the hospital for all the PHC, that primary health center. For all this is the head is the district hospital. It supervises all the health centers. Large cities have many government hospitals, such as the one where Aman was taken, and also specialized government hospital such as the one in Hakim story. Hakim Saik's story we see. Hakim Saik's story, and we can see the Aman, both are taken to the government hospitals that were in the large cities. The health service is called public for many reasons. Why is the health service called as public? It is for many reasons. In order to fulfill its commitment of providing health care to all citizens, so only it is called a public service. The government has established these hospitals and health centers, so only it is called a public centers or public hospitals, and the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that we, the public, pay the government as taxes. So, to maintain the health centers and the hospitals, the hospital needs fund, the government needs fund. So, this money is got from the taxes that the public pay. Hence, such facilities are meant for everyone. So, we pay the tax. From the tax, they make use of the money for providing good treatments for all the people. One of the most important aspects of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality health care services either free or at a low cost, so that even the poor can seek the treatment. So from this we understand that even the poor people can get the treatment either freely or at low cost. Another important function of the public health is to take action to prevent the spread of disease such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. This has to be organized by the government with the participation of people, otherwise it is not effective. For example, when taking up a campaign to see the mosquitoes do not breed in water coolers, rooftops, etc., this has to be done for all houses in the area. So we can see that the malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya are spreading through the mosquitoes. So we have to make awareness for the public people that mosquitoes breed in water coolers, rooftops, etc. But it should be taken care in all the houses, that we should see that the water should not stay anywhere stagnant in all these places. Recall the case of the Hakim Saik. Would you like to know what the court said in this case? Now Hakim Saik, we know very well, he has filed a case in the court that the treatment was not given for him in the government hospital because the facility was not there for him to provide treatment. For example, there is no bed, there is no proper qualified doctors, and there is no medicine. Like that, they said many reasons. For that, Hakim Saik was and his members of the organizations became angry, and they are filing a case to the government. They are bringing the notice to the government what are the current situation of the hospitals. According to our constitution, it is the primary duty of the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide health care facilities to all. Since it is a city, there itself the people are not given proper care, they say, because of the facility are not there properly. So only the government, it's a duty to provide proper facility for welfare for the people, they say. The government must safeguard the right to life of the people, every person. So there is a right to life of every person. The court said that the difficulty that Hakim Saik had to face could have cost him his life. So they say he felt more difficulties to recover. So it is not easy to say that he is making mistake. So it's if a hospital cannot provide timely medical treatment to a person, it means that this protection of life is not being given. So from this we understand that the hospitals must give the protection for the life of the person. If it is not being given, what we should do? The court also said that it was the duty of the government to provide necessary health services, and also it pointed out the government hospitals must also provide a proper necessary health also, including the treatment in emergency situations like Hakim Saik. Hospitals and medical staff must fulfill the duty of the providing the necessary treatment. Hakim Saik was denied treatment at various hospitals. So from this story we come to know that Hakim Saik was denied. He was not given treatment. He searched for 8 hospitals. He was taken for 8 various government hospitals. In 8 government hospitals there are no more facilities. So the government is referring, the court says asked the state government to give him the money that he had spent on his treatment. Now the state government is the court is ordering the state government because the treatment was not given in the government hospital. He spent a lot of money, so it must be refunded for Hakim sake. The court is ordering the state government. Private health facilities. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. A large number of doctors run their own private clinics. As I told you, the doctors are not working in the rural areas. They go for the urban areas and they work for the money's sake. Okay, because they run privately, they earn money, they say. In the rural areas, one finds registered medical practitioners, RMPS. So, what is the full form for RMPS? Registered medical practitioner. Urban areas have a large number of doctors, many of them providing specialized services. So, in the villages also, there are, in the cities, we are having many doctors. They are all very specialized doctors. They are having qualified doctors. There are hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned. So the doctors who complete their courses, they have the private hospitals of their own. There are many laboratories that do test and offer special facilities such as the X-ray, ultrasound, etc. There are also shops from where we buy medicines. So in the private hospitals, we are having nursing homes. They are privately run by the doctors. There are many laboratories in there. They do the test, and also there are special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound, etc. And there are medical shops also to buy medicines. Now we are studying about the private health facilities, private hospitals. As the name suggests, private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government. So the private hospitals, they are run privately, they are not controlled by the government. Unlike the public health services, in private facilities, patients have to pay a lot of money for every service they use. So this one, without paying money, they are not given treatment. So each and every time they visit, they have to pay money, they have to spend a lot of money. Today, the presence of private hospitals can be seen all around. So we can see number of private hospitals with good facilities around us. In fact, now there are a large companies that run hospitals, and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Medical shops are found in every corner of the country. So private hospitals and private clinics and private medical shops are found every corner of the country, we can see. In the next class, we can study about the healthcare and equality. Is adequate healthcare available to all? We are going to see, children. In this class, we studied about the public health services, the government hospitals and private hospitals. We saw the difference between the two hospitals we saw in this class. So with this today's class is over, children. Thank you.